on the next episode of Dared BlackHearts Spooky Club.
All right, cool. So we're seeing Hallowed Halls. We're seeing Enchanted Romance. And we're seeing the Conjuring Nightfall collection all starting to hit Michael's store shelves right now. So after dinner, if you're watching this, head out to your Michael's and see what you can find.
Tonight at 8 on TV 13.
Well, hello again, ghouls and goblins, and welcome back to the channel. It's time for the nightly update. If you saw this morning's video, I found the Conjuring Nightfall collection at Michael's, but they told me to come back later on this afternoon, and they would probably have out the Enchanted Romance collection as well as the Hallowed Halls collection. I think that's the name of it, the Hallowed Halls collection. I'll probably mess up the name of it in this video. It's been a long day, guys, but anyway, all three of the new lines from Michael's have started hitting store shelves today. They weren't supposed to start hitting until July 17th, but they got the green light, and now they're available at some Michael's stores. Now, I know it's a bummer for some of you, because some of you have yet to even find the Vintage Spirits and the Mischief and Magic and the Bound by Magic collections, but here I am with like 8 lines in my store. So tonight we're going to look at the Enchanted Romance and the Hallowed Halls collection. Again, I apologize if I mess up the names, but I believe that's the titles. And we'll go back over the Conjuring Nightfall briefly, but that video is already up streaming on the channel, so be sure to check that one out if you're curious about it. So, what are they going to have? There's only one way to find out, and that's to join me if you dare.
I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the Spooky Club. I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the Spooky Club. Take that! Join the Spooky Club.
All right, so here we go. Back to Michael's for round 2 for Code Orange. All right, cool. So it looks like I'm in luck for the Enchanted Romance collection. So let's start going through some of this. We've got the Romeo and Juliet painting here for $39.99. We've got the sword here. Also, this is going for $49.99. And this one here is $39.99. And we've got like these little serving dishes here also for $16.99. And then it looks like kind of a metal sword plaque here. This one is, I get the price out back here, $79.99 for that piece. And then this one says, did my heart love till now? Little hanging decor. The price on this one is $29.99. A few more of these little decorative, like serving trays or jewelry trays, whatever you'd like to use them for. I think the best one is the one with the spider here and the heart with the R&J for Romeo and Juliet, $16.99 for all of those. And naturally, that's going to be the same price as that one, and that will be the same price as that. And down here we've got a few more of these little trees. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? $12.99 for both of these. We've got the little angel here on top of the heart, and that's kind of like a flower vase. $14.99 for that one. And then it's kind of morbid. Of course, we know how Romeo and Juliet's fate turned out, so they've got a little velvet coffin box here for $29.99. A few more tabletop pieces here. The heart with the sword going through it, $19.99 for that. A few candle holders, $16.99 and $19.99. And this is, this comes together, Romeo and Juliet, kind of a foldable picture here. $39.99 for that piece. So it looks like the Enchanted Romance definitely is leaning heavy into the Romeo and Juliet. I do like this pillow here. This one is cool, but I guarantee you it's like a $30 pillow, $35 pillow, but I do like that one. That's probably one of the cooler pillows I've seen this year. We've got these little tabletop pieces here in this world It's Just Us, $22.99 for both of these. And what is this? This is okay, it's like a flower vase too. This one is $19.99 for this one. William Shakespeare, of course. And we've got the skull hourglass. This reminds me of Days of Our Lives that my mom used to watch all the time, like sands through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives. These are the days of our Halloween lives, because Halloween is dropping on an hourly basis. I used to say a daily basis, but now it seems like an hourly basis. $22.99 for the hourglass and $26.99. And yes, no pun intended by saying that it's dropping on an hourly basis, as I'm messing with an hourglass. By the time the sand drops down, there'll be another Halloween drop. Then we've got these books here, kind of like the ones we saw in the Conjuring Nightfall line. $24.99 for those. Eternally Yours sign is $39.99 for the Eternally Yours sign. And then we've got some more stuff down here like candle holders. And then we've got this sign here, In This World, Just Us. Pretty big piece here for $79.99. Then we've got the little foldable picture here also. And that one is $59.99. So all the new lines are definitely dropping. I mean, there's still a few pieces that seem to be missing from the Enchanted romance collection, but there's your brief Cliff Notes run through of the Enchanted romance collection that's starting to hit Michael's shelves right now. And I'm not going to really touch base on Conjuring Nightfall in case there's something that I missed earlier this morning, but if you want to see that, check out that video.
We'll return after these messages.
Fall colors, ghosties and goblins, Halloween costumes, what a wonderful time of the year. Whether you like dressing up in ready-made costumes or piecing together mix and match accessories, you'll find Michael's an oasis of ideas. And Halloween's not just for children. We've got a great assortment of adult costumes as well. For decorating around the house, we have gigantic Halloween lawn bags for only $1.44. Realistic spider webbing is $3 for $1.
There's no place like Michael's for Halloween.
All right, so next up is the Hallowed Halls collection. And look at this. We've got these two cloth, like flag type banners here. You've got the dog drinking and you've got the raven drinking. And then that kind of looks like that would go with the At Home collection. What is the At Home one called? The Haunted Hollows. This is called the Hallowed Halls. I'm going to get them all confused here in just a minute. But anyway, these are $34.99 for these. And then this one is, let's see if I can get it. This one is $39.99. And this one here is $24.99 for that one. So they've got a bunch of potion bottles here also for the Hallowed Halls collection. $49.99 for that bottle and $19.99 for the little glass. And it feels like plastic if you're wondering. This does not feel like glass. This, you can hear it there. It feels like glass, but that feels like plastic. And this feels like glass here for $29.99. And then the smaller one is $19.99. And down here we've got a few like candle holders for $29.99 each. It looks like they're still in the process of putting a lot of the Hallowed Halls collection out. Very Edgar Allan Poe inspired pillow here for $34.99. It seems like $34.99 is kind of the going price for the pillows here. And some decorative pumpkins here. Looks like something you would find at Hobby Lobby. $39.99 for a pumpkin. Wow. It's a little pricey. Oh, I didn't even see these little storage boxes down here. These are $24.99 for the smaller ones. It's got the little skull there for the lock box. All right, we've got a crescent moon wreath. Crescent moon wreath is $59.99. One of the cooler wreaths I've probably seen. This is kind of really unique here. This is kind of like steampunk vibes here. We've got a bird with a mirror for a face, or a head rather. $19.99 for that one. And then the larger scale one is $29.99. Then like a candle holder here for $39.99. And still lots to come for the Hallowed Halls collection. Little coffin style storage here with the owl in the background there. Try to get it in focus here so you guys can see the artwork on it. $29.99 for that one. I know this one's cool. This one's almost got like a 3D style print to it. Oh, because it is. It moves. Let me see if I can actually get this in focus a little bit better. See if you guys can see that. The light in here is so bad, but it kind of moves back and forth. How much is this one? This one is, let's see, $59.99 for that piece. And then, of course, we've got some Edgar Allan Poe stackable books here. $24.99 for those. Gothic poetry, Into the Eternal Darkness. $22.99 for those. And a little snake for $19.99. So it's coming out, guys. They told me all 3 lines would be out today, and it definitely is. And this candle holder is, drum roll please, $39.99 for that one.
Happy Halloween from Channel 13.
Hallowed Halls. We're seeing Enchanted Romance, and we're seeing the Conjuring Nightfall collection, all starting to hit Michael's store shelves right now. So after dinner, if you're watching this, head out to your Michael's and see what you can find. There you see it. I'm going to definitely have to check back because the Hallowed Halls collection was still kind of light. They didn't have all of it out just yet, as well as the Enchanting Romance, and the Conjuring Nightfall is missing like a few pieces, but all in all, nothing really in those lines that I really want. I'm still going to say that the Vintage Spirits line is the best one out of all of the Michaels lines, period. Probably the best line that Michaels has had in many, many years, honestly, and possibly the best line from any store for 2026. Glad I got the gumball machine because I have not seen that thing back on store shelves in over a month now. But anyway, I'll keep you updated here with all things Halloween, Summerween, and everything in between, including retro and holiday related here on Derek BlackHearts Spooky Club. So if you're new here and you like this type of content, have a slash and that subscribe button and join in the club, and also turning on that notification bell so you don't miss a moment of the spooky retro fun that we have here on the channel. And until next time, I'll see you on the dark side.
This is KOVR, Channel 13, Stockton, Sacramento, signing off another day of TV programming. KOVR is owned and operated by KOVR TV Incorporated. Good night from the staff and management of KOVR, Stockton, Sacramento.